Hey guys, I'm working on a RuneScape DnD homebrew race and could use a little help. Can anyone give me a hand?
Sure thing, Joe. What have you got so far?
So I'm working on the stats for fairies and not really sure if what I've got is making sense. I've never written up a race before.
I think Fairy is one of the races that's in Planeshift Gillinor. Plus, there's always the Vanilla 5e1 from Wild Beyond the Witchlight. Why not use one of those?
Planeshift Gillinor? Are you kidding me, Barack? That book is so full of half-baked ideas that have never even been play-tested. I don't touch anything from there with a 10-foot pole.
Well, either way, I'd rather just make my own to fit my personal DMing style and headcanon.
Yeah, that's fair, Joe. So what ability score increases are you thinking?
Probably +2 to Dex and +1 to Charisma. They're super agile, obviously. And Charisma seemed like it felt right for the extra point. I also have their creature size as tiny.
Those scores are probably what I would choose. For the size, though, it might make sense for them to be extra small, but there's a lot of additional caveats that come with being tiny-sized, so you probably want to just make them small instead.
He's actually right on that one, Joe. Making a character tiny means that it can move through a medium creature's space and vice versa because of the two-size category difference. Plus, it affects the grappling rules, too.
Right. It might make sense from an objective standpoint for them to be tiny, but you're better off just categorizing them as small and incorporating their tiny physique into the role play.
I mean, I guess that makes sense, but would it really break the game if those size rules were affected for a player character?
Maybe, maybe not. You're the DM, Joe. It's your call.
Hey, wait a minute. Instead of charisma, you should give them +1 to wisdom. Part of the fairy's whole purpose in the RuneScape lore is to affect the growth of crops on Gillinor and its weather.
You could also just give them proficiency in nature checks.
Yeah, I was going to give them nature proficiency anyway because of their connection to the nature of Xanaris itself. But I've never heard that stuff about the weather.
How have you never heard about that? It's on the RuneScape wiki page for fairies. Look, it's right here in the second paragraph.
There's literally tens of thousands of articles on the wiki, Donald. Why would I have read that one in particular?
It's not just on the wiki, Joe. It comes up in game 2. I bet you spacebar through all your quests, don't you, Joe?
I mean, some of them do have a lot of dialogue. Besides, there hasn't been a quest in the fairy storyline in like 12 years.
Okay, you've got me there, Donald, I admit it. Anyway, for their speeds, I've got them at 20 feet walking and 40 flying, so long as they don't have medium or heavy armor.
Oh, God, I forgot about the flying.
Player character flying isn't a big deal. The DM just has to make sure the enemies still have options against them.
I guess so. Joe, have you seen the updated versions of player races that have flying? They're making them all equal flying and walking speed now.
Oh, shoot, I forgot about that. Honestly, I'm not sure which version I like better. I'm going to have to think about that one for a bit.
Did you give them any innate spellcasting?
Yeah, I have them with dancing lights plus daily casts of some first and second level spells, but I haven't decided what yet.
Not gonna lie, dancing lights kind of sucks as a cantrip, but that doesn't mean it's a bad choice for the race. For the other spells, maybe Charm Person and Moonbeam.
I would have gone with Fairy Fire for the first level spell, but those are solid picks too.
Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, wait, maybe I should give them Druidcraft as the cantrip.
That's a good one, too. They could use it to make mushrooms appear instead of flowers.
Oh, yeah, I like that. Okay, this race is looking pretty good now. I think I've got a good handle on it. Thanks, guys.
Yeah, no problem, Joe. Look, I got to get going now. I'm trying to finish my General Garter drop log, and I'm 1,200 KC dry on the BCP.
Good luck with that, Don. Maybe post it on r/RuneScape for some Reddit luck. The race is looking good, Joe. Make sure you post it on the archives when you're done so everybody can use it if they want. I'll catch you later.
Yeah, okay, Barack. Too bad I'm always the perma-DM, so I'll never get to play this goddamn race anyway.
Yeah, I feel that.